My dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope that all of you are fine and you have completed the activities from our previous lecture. Welcome to reflection session 3 of functional English. In our previous class, we talked about semi-formal presentation skills and explored habit 3, that was put first things first, from the 7 habits of highly effective people, that is written by Stephen Covey. Today's session is an opportunity to revisit the important ideas from habit 3. Together, we will review the key concepts, understand the terminology in simple language, and reflect on how effective time management can help us become more organized, productive, and successful. Remember, managing time is not simply about being busy. It's about choosing the right task at the right time. So keep your book and notebook with you and let's begin. Habit 3 teaches us how to organize our daily life so that we can achieve those goals. Think about a student preparing for final examination. One student studies regularly throughout the semester, another student waits until the time before the examination. Both students have the same goal, but the daily choices are different. Habit 3 reminds us that success depends not only on having goals, but also on managing our priorities wisely. Let's understand the important concepts from this chapter. First is 4 generations of time management. Stephen Covey explains that people have managed time in different ways over the years. Some people simply make lists, others use calendar, some set priorities and schedules. The most effective approach, however, is to manage ourselves, not just our time. For example, writing a study timetable is useful, but following it consistently is even more important. Second concept is urgent versus important task. An urgent task needs immediate attention. An important task helps us achieve our long-term goals. Sometimes an activity may be urgent, but not very important. For example, replying immediately to every social media notification may feel urgent, but preparing for an examination is far more important. Time management metrics. Stephen Covey divides our daily activities into 4 quadrants based on whether they are urgent or important. This helps us understand how we spend our time and where we should focus our energy. For example, studying for an upcoming examination belongs to a different quadrant than watching random videos online. The power of Quadrant 2. Quadrant 2 includes activities that are important but not urgent. These activities help us grow and prevent future problems. For example, studying regularly, exercising, reading books, and learning new skills are all Quadrant 2 activities. The more time we spend in Quadrant 2, the more successful and organized we become. The courage to say no. Sometimes we may politely refuse activities that distract us from our priorities. Saying no to unnecessary distractions means saying yes to our goals. For example, if your friends invite you to play games while you need to prepare for an examination, choosing to study first shows the courage to say no. The willpower and want power. Willpower helps us do what we should do. Want power helps us avoid what we shouldn't do. Both are equally important. For example, willpower helps you complete your assignment, while want power helps you avoid spending hours scrolling through social media. Next is go for delegation. Go for delegation means giving someone detailed instructions about every small step. The person simply follows directions. For example, during a group assignment, one student tells another exactly what to write, where to write it, and how to format that. Stewardship delegation. Stewardship delegation focuses on the final result instead of controlling every step. People are trusted to complete the task responsibly. For example, a group leader assigns each member a different section of a presentation and trusts everyone to complete their part on time. Next, organizing weekly, adapting daily. Stephen Covey recommends planning our week while remaining flexible each day. Unexpected situations may arise, so we should adjust our daily schedules without losing sight of our overall goals. For example, you may prepare a week study plan, but if a family event occurs, you can rearrange your study hours instead of giving up completely. Identifying key roles and goals. Each person has different roles in life, and each role requires different goals. For example, as a student, your goal may be to perform well academically. As a family member, your goal may be to support and respect your family. As a friend, your goal may be to be honest and helpful. Balancing these roles help us lead a well-organized life. Guided reading time. Now read the assigned pages from Habit 3. Put first things first. As you read, pay attention to the concepts we have discussed so far and observe how Stephen Covey explains them through practical examples. Keep your notebook nearby and write down important ideas, useful vocabulary, and any question that comes to your mind. Remember, good reading is not about reading quickly, it's about reading thoughtfully and understanding the message behind the words. Let's start to do the writing activity. It's your turn to reflect. You may be assigned one of the following questions. The first question asks, what is one quadrant 2 activity that you often delay? How can you improve your time management? Think honestly about your daily routine and identify one important activity that you should start doing more consistently. The second question asks, why do people struggle with discipline when managing priorities? Reflect on the challenges that make it difficult to stay focused and explain how these challenges can be overcome. The third question asks, how can a strong commitment to quadrant 2 activities improve your personal and professional life? Think about how regular planning, learning, and self-improvement can help you achieve your future goals. Write your reflection in 70 to 100 words or 3 to 5 meaningful bullet points. Use your own words and support your ideas with the simple examples whenever possible. If you need additional time, pause the video and continue when you are ready. It's a time for speaking activities. Let's voice it. After completing your writing, present your reflection aloud. Speak clearly, confidently, and at a comfortable pace. Don't worry about making small mistakes. Every time you speak, your confidence grows. If you are studying independently, practice by reading your reflection aloud or recording your voice on your mobile phone. After listening to yourself, ask, was my voice clear? Did I speak slowly enough? Did my ideas flow in a logical order? Regular speaking practice is one of the best ways to improve your communication skills. Let's conclude today's reflection session. Remember that successful people are not necessarily those who are the busiest. They are the ones who know their priorities and act on them consistently. Every day gives you an opportunity to make better choices, use your time wisely, and move one step closer to your goals. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you in our next lecture. Until then, keep reading, keep reflecting, and always put first things first. If you feel any problem, there's no need to worry about that. Feel free to contact me through the given contact details. See you, take care, goodbye.